All right, so this is the quiz in your packet. So I'm just going to read these and give you little hints. The goal is for you to do this by yourself because these are all level 3 questions, okay? So level 3, let's write that on there. Okay, so number 1, Sophia makes homemade pizza dough. The recipe calls for 2 cups of flour for every 1/3 cup of water. What is the rate in cups per flour per cup of water that Sophie uses? So when you write your rate, it's going to be cups of flour over cups of water. So you have to plug the numbers into that and solve to get your answer. Number 2, Raul biked at a steady speed during his 8-mile ride. He finished the ride in 4/5 an hour. We want to know miles per hour. So that's going to be miles on top, hours on bottom. So read up here to find out how many miles did he go and how many hours. And then you're going to identify over here which one of these matches that rate that you wrote down. You don't even have to solve. It just wants you to tell me which fraction represents his speed in miles per hour. Number 3, Mr. Harris owns a bubble machine that he uses for different school events. The bubble solution contains 3/4 a cup of cornstarch for every 2 cups of water. What is the rate in cups of cornstarch per cup of water? So we're doing cornstarch on top because it says cornstarch per cup of water and cup of water on top. On bottom, I'm sorry. So plug your numbers in and then solve to find the rate. The price of dried apricots is $4 for every 2/3 a pound. What is the price per pound of apricots? So it says price per pound. That means price is on top. And pound is on bottom. So plug your numbers in and solve. Find out how much 1 pound of dried apricots is. Ellie runs 5/6 of a mile in 10 minutes. What is her speed in miles per minute? That means it's miles. Oops. Miles per minute. So plug your numbers in and find out how fast she goes and put it over there. The price of gravel is $24 for every 3/8 a ton. Kate wants to know the price of 2 tons of gravel. If you can, I'll call this a 3.5. Okay. So we have, first you have to find out how much 1 ton costs. And the way you find that is you do price over tons. So if you can find the unit rate, I'll give you a 3. But if you can find out how much 2 tons would cost, this will tell you how much 1 ton will cost. Cost of 1 ton. So if you can find how much 2 tons would cost, then I'll give you 3.5. Okay, Mason makes homemade pizza sauce. The recipe calls for 5 ounces of tomato sauce for every 1/4 a teaspoon of garlic powder. So we want to know the rate. So we have, it's tomato sauce per garlic powder. So we're going to put Tom sauce on top and garlic powder on bottom. So plug your numbers in and solve. Maria paddled at a steady speed in a 2-mile canoe race. Her finish time was 3/5 an hour. So which fraction represents her speed in miles per hour? Remember, miles per hour, so it should be miles over hours. That's my hint. And then I want you to calculate her speed. Okay? Mr. Neal is painting his coffee table. Ooh, I'm running out of breath. Ooh. Here we go. Mr. Neal is painting his coffee table. The mixture that he adds to the paint is made up of 5/6 a cup of baking soda for every 5 tablespoons of water. What is the rate in cups of baking soda per tablespoon of water? So Baking soda's on top. Water's on bottom. Plug your numbers in and find the rates. The price of dried mango is $9 for every 3/4 a pound. What is the price per pound of dried mango? So price is on top, pound is on bottom. Plug your numbers in and solve. Corey walks 4/5 a mile in 16 minutes. What is Corey's speed in miles per minute? Miles on top, minutes on bottom. Plug it in and solve. Trey paid $42 for 2/3 a ton of concrete. He wants to know the price of 3 tons of concrete. So first, you need to put price over tons to find how much the cost of 1 ton. And then if you can use that to tell me how much 3 tons would cost, I'll give you a 3.5. So this one can be 3.5 as well. And that's it. Good luck.